What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. This your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're gonna be reviewing a video from Ashley Dalton, and I'm struggling to figure out what do these women think they offer a man. Now, this woman is 24 years old, saying she only dates billionaires and millionaires. Her dream is to be a rich man's wife. Here we fucking go.
You don't have camera access. Can you hear me? What's your name?
My name is
Blonde hair, contacts, skin lightening. Oh, boy. She trying to be Miss Ann. She trying to be the white woman. And this is ridiculous. Like, ma'am, you're not even real.
Precious. What's your name? Well, I'm sorry. Your name is Ashley. I'm sorry. Can you see me? Because I can't see myself.
No, you don't have camera access. I don't think you have 1,000 followers.
Yeah, no, because I'm not that active on social media.
Well, I'll let you just share a piece if you want of your story because we were talking a little bit and I saw you commenting. So you can share. You did say you date millionaires and billionaires. So if you want to just share a piece of that, if you like, you can.
Okay. So, to be honest, it's honestly about how you dress, how you look, how you carry yourself, and the environments you are in. I thought it was odd that you said that it's crazy that like, I'm on here when I do date these types of men, but in reality, me being on lives and stuff like this is what.
Hold on. Sorry, Doc. I didn't say it's crazy. I wouldn't use those words, but you can
Um,
continue. Hmm.
you said it was.
Did she say she dates these men? And she's on a dating platform. The damn delusion is fucking real. Lady, you don't date these men. You smash. You get smashed by these men. You just a knockdown. And look at what she got in the background. Although this is a picture, look at what she got in the background. Louis Vuitton. 3 Louis Vuitton bags and a bunch of high price shit. So she probably gets smashed by these men. She's a sugar baby. Let's continue.
Odd or I should have other things to do. But being on lives like this and like listening to people and girl talks like this is what led me to being with these men. The places that I go to, the crowds that I'm around, how I dress, how I carry myself. But I will tell you this, I'm not married to any of these men yet. That
So she's saying these girl talks. And this is why women continue to be delusional. Because these damn girl centric spaces, they're not even realistic. And the thing is, a lot of these women that are doing these type of dating platforms, they never tell the truth about these women, about the men that they're trying to date. They never tell the truth. So these women think and believe that they're getting something, and they're not. They're just a summer knockoff. They're just a summer smash. And that's insane.
is a goal, but I'm not married. So until then, I'll continue to date them. I will tell you another thing. A lot of these men who do have a lot of money, they date multiple women and they tell you.
Absolutely. Of course. Because they have the means.
I'm not going to say because a man has more money, it's easier. I think it's harder for them to marry you when they already have money and they have everything going for themselves.
Yeah. So something about you, and when I mean you, I don't mean you specifically, I'm just saying in general, has to be so different than the other girls. Because I think everyone, because of social media, knows how to dress, knows how to put the look together, but may not have the other pieces that they may be looking for. So I think it goes beyond looks when you start dealing with million and then billionaire men.
I know with me, like I'm 25. I have no children, which I'm not going to necessarily say that matters, but in my case, it does help because when they want to see you or when they're in town, they want to see you when they want to. I know earlier you asked, like, am I living a certain lifestyle alone? I do have a hair business. That's what started me. That's what I made my first 6 figures from. My hair
A hair business, and she's saying she made her first 6 figures from. I call Cap. I straight up call Cap. She, you know what? At this point, somebody gonna need to start telling these chicks the truth, and they ain't gonna listen to me. So it's gonna be up to the damn. It's gonna be up to the older women to tell these women this because this is some insanity shit. I don't understand how the hell you think that you deserve all this shit when you barely can fucking damn scrounge your damn self together. Now she might have a business, quote unquote, might, because I don't believe nothing these women say. I have a business. I have a hair care business. I don't believe nothing these broads say. Sorry, I don't. I don't trust none of them when they say that shit because 9 times out of 10 they lying. So maybe she might, maybe she no. I don't know, and I don't believe them. So, but okay, let's continue.
hair business. After my hair business, I got into real estate. Yeah, I'm not a millionaire or a billionaire.
So hair and real estate. Hair and real estate. Real estate you don't make any money from unless you selling houses damn near every fucking day. And the hair, you basically just doing that just to pay your fucking bills. So what? Wow, what the hell?
Like this.
How much you want to bet she ain't got an LLC? How much you want to bet she ain't got an EIN number, an employee identification number? How much you want to bet that?
But I'm on that path, and I think that's what they know, and that's what they. I don't know.
Yeah, but what I mean by that, I'm not necessarily saying that you need to be a millionaire. I'm saying what is your lifestyle because I think there's certain spaces you need to be in to meet those certain type of men, right? And it also depends what type of millionaire or billionaire you're dating. Because there's rappers, then there's tech guys, then there's, suit and tie guys. So it really
Yeah,
depends on what million and
yeah,
billionaires you're dating. But that's why I asked the question, what is
yeah,
your lifestyle? Not that you're not making
yeah.
money or you're not a go-getter, but what do you do? Like, what are you living the lifestyle? Are you in the spaces? Do you frequent the places that these men hang out? That's what I meant by that.
I okay. I'm definitely in the places where they hang out. I do personally, to be completely honest, this is just my preference. I don't prefer to date black men. And I'm a black woman. I feel like other races, white men, Middle Eastern men, they treat you the best. They treat us black women like queens. But
And there go that bullshit. You know, at some point in time, black women gonna have to come back to the table and actually realize what the fuck they actually said. They actually said about this shit. Y'all gonna have to come back to the table because at this point, you have literally sold yourself to the white man, and y'all get put in positions like Candace Owens. Then y'all come crawling back to black people, acting like you ain't say no bullshit, and then y'all be over there crying to the community talking about I need some support. So I'm gonna tell y'all this. Y'all wanna go date white men? Cool. But just know when you see more black men dating outside of the community, stay your ass over there with your white man and your white husband and keep our names at your fucking mouths. Because honestly, if you want us to be completely honest, black men ain't even talking to y'all when we talking about passport bros. We talking to other black men. But the problem is, y'all want to doggone throw y'all little 2 cents in, thinking that's important, and y'all keep getting y'all feelings hurt. So go ahead and go date out. Go ahead and do what y'all want to do. But when these white men treat y'all like y'all always get treated by them, don't come crying back to us. When they give y'all that Negro wake up call, best believe don't come back over here. Follow online with your Kendra G, your Cynthia G's and all that shit. Stay over there.
But I do seem to be attracting a lot of athletes. I think it's because like I'm 5'6", I weigh 165 pounds. And now I feel like my butt is a little bigger. And so I think that's what's attracting like athletes and more black men. But I prefer Middle Eastern and white men.
And I think that would be a different look. I think for a billionaire white man, I'm not saying they don't like a bum or curvaceous woman, but typically I think they go for a different type, aesthetically. I'm not saying race, but if we're just talking about aesthetics. So
Yeah.
that would make
They go for Becky with the flat back. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. They go for Becky with the pancake ass. Y'all don't understand. They want Becky with the flat pancake booty, no curves, looking like a damn pencil. Like you could all go pick up and write the letter S on a damn piece of paper with their feet. That's what they want. They don't care. They don't want no damn woman that's curvaceous. They don't want a woman that's got a fat ass and all that shit. No, they want somebody that's basic, built like a board. So you attracting these type of men. You're attracting the athletes and the rappers and all that stuff that are black men. But the thing is, you're a basic ass woman with a hair care business or supposed quote unquote business, and you do real estate. Meaning you're broke. You're talking about you're in these spaces. Obviously, you're not, because these men, if you're supposedly dating them, they would have wifed you up by now. And you're 25 now, so that means that you're obviously not what they want. You thinking that you can just be in these spaces. You probably don't even know what these men even want. But let's continue, because a lot of this bullshit gonna keep coming out.
that you're dating like a football player or a basketball player. That would make sense, yeah, because I think they just like a certain look and a certain aesthetic for sure.
That the athletes have been more recently, but I still do talk like to the Middle Easterns and stuff. I have gained a lot of weight since I got off birth control. It's the difference. I've noticed the difference since I've gained more weight. I'm now going to the gym and losing weight. I'm not big at all. I'm tall. So like me weighing 165, I still have a small figure, but it's a little different. And I will say it's attracting different men. And for the person who keeps commenting down below saying she looks like she's always in a little room or a little house, whatever, ma'am, I live in an apartment that gets paid for every month by a man with a lot of money. And
So she's a sugar baby. And if you don't understand what I mean, listen to what she says right here.
for the person who keeps commenting down below saying she looks like she's always in a little room or a little house, whatever, ma'am, I live in an apartment that gets paid for every month by a man with a lot of money. And
Right there. She's a sugar baby. So she's not even paying all her own bills. She's getting her bills paid for. So she doesn't have any real concept of money. She based everything off of her looks. Boy, when she falls on her fucking face, she gonna have a damn heart attack. I can already tell you. Ma'am, you are a basic chick that's getting paid for by a simp. They're paying for your services. You are a sugar baby, or quote unquote, you are just a fun time girl. You aren't even being taken serious. You're talking about they're dating you. They're not dating you. They're only smashing you and giving you and paying for your time. They paying you to go the fuck home. That's basically what I'm trying to tell you. These men aren't dating you for these men aren't dating you to marry you. These men are just basically smashing you. You don't even realize it. You basically getting your back blown out for fucking for a rent payment. He come over there every now and then, give you some dick, and drop off a little bit of cash, and is moving on along. That's all he doing. But you don't even realize you don't even realize that you going based upon what you thinking. Oh, it's gonna be a shocker when that reality check hits, boy, and I'm waiting to see it.
I can be like, how, what does that mean? Me being in an apartment. I live in an apartment, yes, but I own real estate. I own houses that I bought cash. So you saying that is just letting me know that like you don't have money and you probably never had money because you don't have to live in the biggest house to have money. That's weird. My apartment monthly costs more than a lot of people's mortgages.
I would try just ignore the comments. You
Like
know,
that's
it's
weird, but and it's sad because like I'm a girl's girl. Like I said, I made my first six figures from hair. I made my first six figures from women. I love women. Like that's my thing. And then you got women like that who want to like make little weird jokes, and it's like, babe, you've never had anything, and it's obvious.
but they say something about everyone, my love. They
Yeah,
say things about me on here, so you can't take it any kind of way. You know, that
yeah.
people are gonna make assumptions. They're gonna say whatever. Let me also ask you this because you
Hmm.
said you are the man who's paying your rent right
Hmm.
now, right? And
Yes,
he's
yes,
taking care of you. Why
yes,
isn't he an option? Why isn't he one of the options? Like somebody you would take serious is what I'm asking.
yes. I'm gonna be honest.
Mhm.
Like I said before, I don't have no reason to lie. Like it is what it is. These men, they date multiple women. They tell you things. They treat you like a queen when you're with them. And then when you're not with them, they're so busy. Oh my gosh, they gotta go out of town for unexpected trips. They doing this, they're doing that. So I just feel like they're just having their fun. Again, I'm 25.
You know what? Let's let's do this because I'm tired of women thinking I'm lying on women when I say this. What is the definition of a sugar baby?
According to Wikipedia, sugar dating, also called sugaring, is a pseudo-romantic relationship between an older, wealthy person and a younger person.
Payments can be received by way of money, gifts like designer goods, like she had in her videos, jewelry, support. So she said that he's paying for her apartment, or other material benefits in exchange of companionship or a dating like relationship. Sugar babies, a person supported typically financially and materially by an older companion. A sugar baby is a younger girl who will receive financial aid and mentorship in exchange for her time, company, and physical intimacy. Sugar baby, a young female or male, but particularly female, who is financially pampered, cared for by a sugar daddy or sugar mama in exchange for companionship, aka sexual favors. She is a sugar baby and she don't even realize she's a sugar baby. Or maybe she does realize it, she just doesn't really understand what the hell she is.
I only date men that's 45
Dumbass.
plus. So with that being said, they have a lot of options, especially these athletes are retired, like Middle Eastern white guys, they're billionaires. The same way they got me throwing their money my way or flaunting their money is the same way they can get all these other women, and they're just having fun right now. Like, I prefer my men to have been divorced at least one time because I feel like they already are trained. They know like what to expect from a woman. I don't have to train them or teach them like, I want money, I want this, I want that. But of course, you still have to ask for things because if you don't, they're going to take advantage of you. They're
But my question is this: you're talking about him training you. Well, you training him to be a husband. You don't want to do that. But in essence, he would have to train you how to be a wife, and the only thing you're good for is getting smashed. See, here's the thing: you're looking at everything from a money sense. You're not talking about what he wants, and that's the big problem. That's the problem that Ashley don't want to talk about. You as a woman are talking about everything that you want from a man, and that's required, and that's money. You're everything you're saying, money, 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 money. Ashley doesn't want to tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this because I really don't give a shit. You are a sugar baby, and you're trying to talk. And you're talking about you don't want to train a man to be a husband. Here's the problem: a lot of men are husbands when they come to you. A lot of men are husbands. They just are waiting to find the right woman to be a husband too. So y'all don't want to have a conversation about that. A lot of women today are not wives. Y'all weren't raised to be wives. Y'all weren't taught how to be wives. Y'all don't even understand what a wife's duty is to her husband. Y'all want to sit on here and act like, oh, all I gotta do is marry me and I'll show you how I'm a wife. No. As a woman, you're supposed to be a wife. You're supposed to understand what being a wife comes with and understand what a wife means to a man. You're supposed to be a helpmate. In this entire 8 minutes and 11 seconds, you have not brought up not yet, one thing that you're going to do for this man that's going to make him want to turn you into his wife. You're talking about an older man paying for your apartment. And you don't understand why you're talking about these men have multiple women. And you're saying that you want somebody that's been divorced already because you don't want to have to train him to be a husband. But you're not a wife. You're a sugar baby. You're a sugar baby. So, in a sense, what, in all honesty, what are you going to be offering him to even make him want to even try to date you?
going to try to sleep with you, and just even if you don't like sleep with them, like I don't really like going out in public with men like on dates a lot because when a man is seen with a pretty woman, they get more women, or they get like other people in the restaurant, they're like, oh my gosh, look at her, she's so pretty, he must have money. And I do.
So you don't want to go out with a man in public because you don't want other people to look at him and think he's pretty and think, hold up, let me let her repeat that shit. Hold on.
And just even if you don't like sleep with them, like I don't really like going out in public with men like on dates a lot because when a man is seen with a pretty woman, they get more women, or they get like other people.
So that means that you don't want to compete for your man. You want him to see you as the total option, as the best option. So you're basically telling us that you don't want to compete for your man because you don't want to compete for your man because you know that you're not the best option. So you don't want to go out with this man because you don't want other women to see him and be like, I could do better than her. Or they might have something more that they could bring to the table than you, and you're intimidated by that. That's what it sounds like to me. You're intimidated by this man and his power. So in a sense, you are insecure about yourself and you don't want to compete for him. So you're going to do everything to put the blame on him instead of understanding where your flaws are, which is what a lot of women do, point the blame at the men and object what's the word? Absolve themselves of their own insecurities.
In the restaurant, they're like, "Oh my gosh, look at her. She's so pretty. He must have money." And I do wear.
But how do you date them then, my love? If you're not
Mhm.
going out with them in
Yeah.
public, what are you guys
No.
doing to like date each other?
Yeah. No, one day I don't like doing that before a man is like taking care of me financially or financially providing for me.
Ashley, she's a sugar baby. She don't want to be seen in public with this man. She don't want this man to show her off or anything. She doesn't even want to compete for the man. She's a sugar baby. She's only there for one thing and one thing only. The money. She just basically proved that by what she just said. She's a sugar baby. That's all she wants. That's all she wants to be is a sugar baby.
So when they are spending money, I'm more likely to go with them in public. But before that, like once I will meet them, like to be honest, a good place to meet rich men is cigar lounges. And just upscale. Like I don't really go to clubs. I go to like upscale restaurants. Like I'll go at a bar at like Roof Chris. I live in Indianapolis, Indiana, so we have St. Elmo's. Just high end steakhouses, Harry and Izzy's, things like that. And I sit at the bar. I never have a tab. I order whatever I feel like ordering, a Caesar salad, filet, whatever. It always gets picked up by somebody. I feel like my night's going slower than usual. I'll like if the bar is usually occupied a week. I prefer Tuesdays through Thursdays. Fridays and Saturdays is not my thing because I feel like it's a younger crowd and a lot of times it's couples. Around 6 o'clock, 7:30 is like when I usually like to be there. But if I do feel like it's a night where people aren't necessarily coming up to me or saying something to me directly, I'll smile. I'll make sure I'm not on my phone, smile, look around. And even hey, cause listen, I'm not going to be at a restaurant paying a $200 tab. So if it leads to this, I may be like, oh my gosh, I like your shirt. Like it looks so good. All right, I love your blue shirt. It brings out the color in your eyes. So I mean, it's just
No,
sometimes you
I
gotta work a little harder.
So she's basically preying on these rich guys. So she thinks she's outsmarting these rich guys. She's saying exactly where they are, certain times of the day. She's naming specific areas, specific places, cigar lounges, upscale restaurants like Ruth Chris and stuff like that. So it's basically, she's planning every little thing so that she can encounter these men. So she knows where these men hang out, know where these men go, know what these men like to do. So she's putting herself in the area of these men, and she's doing little things like giving them compliments on their shirts and shit like that so that they can pick up her tab at a restaurant because she doesn't have the money to pay for it. She doesn't work. She doesn't do anything really in life. She's basically a sugar baby. She's a fun time girl. So she's out here talking about a husband and wanting to be a rich man's wife. And only thing she's talking about is the money aspect of it. She's not talking about building with her man. She's not talking about developing a business with her man. She's not talking about any of this stuff. A lot of these type of chicks want to bring up Beyonce and Jay-Z of being the whole power couple thing. But the problem is, and what they don't understand is, Beyonce was making money while she was married, while she was dating Jay Z, and now that she's married to Jay Z, they've built the entire empire together. They want the empire without the work, and the problem is, this is the one of those type of chicks that think they above everybody else and think that they deserve a rich man, and they're not even willing to do anything to compete nor be a helpmate to that rich man. Wow.
I understand what you're saying. Like the time of days you should go out to maybe meet this rich man.
Mhm.
But something that I did want to ask you, and you
Mhm.
don't have to answer this if you don't want to. You said the guys who normally take care of you, let's say they pay your bills,
Mhm.
you don't date them, you don't go out with them at all. So what are
Yeah,
they getting
no,
in
I do.
return?
Uh-huh. I do
What are
go out with them. I d- I don't. If a guy isn't financially providing for me, I don't want to go out with him. So I can meet a rich man. And this is another thing.
So it's only about the money. If he's not financially providing for me, I don't want to go out with him. So she's doing it for the money. She's a sugar baby. Again, I'm going to repeat this. She's a sugar baby.
Just because a man is rich does not mean he's generous. A man can be rich and be so stingy and hold on to money. So if I meet a man who has a lot of money and is known that he has a lot of money, that's fine. But if you're not spending money on me, if you're not giving me money, then it means nothing to me. It's not beneficial.
you know,
Again, she wants the man to spend his money on her and provide her financial stability, but she's not providing anything other than some tainted ass. That's the only thing she's doing. Some tainted pussy. That's the only thing she really offering. And the fact of the matter is that she's over here just constantly talking about what the man's supposed to provide, what the man's doing. She ain't said shit about her, what she's providing him. Oh boy. I know when I get rich, I already know I'm gonna be a stingy bastard. I can already tell you that I'm gonna be a stingy motherfucker. What you need that money for? Oh, I need to do this. Okay, is there any way you can figure out how to do that on at a cheaper budget? No. Okay, then you don't need it. Because I can tell you this. If it doesn't sound like it's financially beneficial to us and to our generational wealth goals, you don't need it and I don't need it. That's the way I look at it. If it's not worth money in the long run, if it's not worth anything in the long run, and you're just spending it frivolously because you just want it here and now, that's a serious problem, and you need to actually understand why certain things don't get bought up, and she's one of them. This is why you don't buy, in a sense, marry somebody like this.
I mean, if that's what you want, that's what it is. But I just wanted to ask that again, like, because you said you don't like to go out into public with men who, they see other girls see that he's with a pretty
Yeah.
or beautiful woman, a baddie,
Mhm.
and now he's recruiting more people, kind of thing.
Mhm.
So my question was just then, if they're not dating but they're doing things for you, what are they getting? Or are they just doing it off the love, off the strength?
Um, it depends on how much they've given to me and how I feel about them personally, if we have a connection, yes, they do get, yeah. If
Wait, let me repeat that. Hold up, because what did Ashley just ask her? Hold up. I missed something.
you know? So my question was just then, if they're not dating but they're doing things for you, what are they getting? You know? Or are they just doing it off the love, off the strength?
um
First of all, Ashley, there is no love. And I think she proved that with her answer.
it depends on how much they've given to me and how I feel about them personally.
It depends on how much they've given to me and how I feel about them personally. She don't care. As long as it's got a dollar sign attached to it, she don't give a damn. If it doesn't have a dollar sign attached to it, she don't care. Her feelings are based upon the money that you spend on her. So if you go broke, she'd be the type of chick that'll leave your ass high and dry.
If we have a connection, yes, they do get, yeah. If we have a connection and they're taking care of me the way I feel I need to be taken care of, they will get something. Yes. But just because a man is taking care of me does not, I don't feel obligated to like do things with men because they give me money. I feel like um I feel like I'm the prize. So a man should be happy regardless.
She's the prize, yet she wants a millionaire. She's the prize, yet she doesn't do anything. She's the prize, yet she's broke. She's the prize, and she has a blonde wig on, some contacts that aren't her original eye color, and you can tell those are contacts. She's got skin bleach. She's got skin lightening cream on, and she's got all this materialistic shit in the background. She's the prize, but nobody's taking that prize. They've only had fun with that prize and send it back to the sender. So in the sense, what prize?
Of his financial status to be with me and just to have me around. So sometimes the men that I like will get things, but not all of them.
And ultimately, what is it that you want? Like, let's
Yeah.
say, I know you're 25 right now. Let's say in 3 years or 2 years from now, or even now, we don't even have to wait. Do you want a serious relationship, or are you fine with things how they are right now? What is it that you want as a young woman?
So my goal, honestly, I do want to be married. I want to marry a man. My mom, she was a single parent. She had 4 children by 4 different fathers. Um, I don't want to be like her. Um,
Again, like I said, she's saying that she wants to be a wife. You have to be raised to be a wife. She's talking about him training, or her training him to be a husband. No, she wants somebody. She's gonna need to be trained to be a wife because was raised by a single mother that had 4 kids by 4 different men, and she never seen a stable relationship in her life. So she's thinking off the bat, he's got to have money, and the money's gonna make me happy. He's got to have money, and I'm gonna have to teach him how to be a husband because there's a certain way that I want to live my life. She don't even realize that he's gonna have to teach her how to be a wife, and she's not even gonna be a malleable enough person to even teach. She's stuck in her ways. And what I mean by malleable, I mean by easily to form, easily to teach. Somebody like her, you're going to have to literally let her fall on her face multiple times for her to even get it right. And even then, still, she probably won't even get it right. but she wants you. She doesn't want to teach a man to be a husband. But yet that man's gonna have to come in and literally teach her everything about being a wife. And personally, men ain't got time for that shit nowadays.
Um, so again, I have no children right now. I'm 25. I do want to get married. Um, but I want to marry a high class man, or a man who has a lot of money. I want to be a rich wife. I'll be honest. I don't want to work anymore. I've already done things, like I've already made six figures in a few months from hair. I've already, I have really.
She didn't make six figures from here in a few months. She didn't make six figures from here in a matter of months. She didn't. Her being a black woman and her doing hair, that alone already tells me that she hasn't made money, that she hasn't made six figures. And the reason why I know is because most stylists, most hairstylists aren't even making six figures a year. They're barely making $35,000 to $40,000 a year. They're barely making that. And then on top of that, you say you're in real estate. With the real estate market the way it is right now, nobody's buying houses. So I know you a goddamn lie. You probably made them six figures by selling yourself to your sugar daddies. And I'm saying daddies with the S. This woman has multiple sugar daddies. She's not just with one sugar daddy. She's with probably about 4 or 5 of them. 20 at the most. She's not making six figures in a few months off of fucking hair. She's not making six figures off of real estate either. She's selling her body.
Real estate. I own a house. Naptown. Okay, there. Let me stop looking at some comments.
Yeah,
This confusing me.
Wait, what she just say?
Naptown. Okay, there. I have real estate. I own a house, six figures in a few months from hair. I've already, I have real estate. I own a house.
Did you just say that you live in an apartment that's bought and paid for by your sugar daddy? You just said that you live in an apartment that's bought and paid for by your sugar daddy. Now you saying that you own real estate, you have a house. So why are you not living in your house? Why are you living in your apartment that's bought and paid for by your sugar daddy? You own a house. I doubt it. At 25 years old, you own a house. I highly doubt it. And you just literally told us that you live in an apartment, that you don't have any bills. You live in an apartment, but it's paid for by your sugar daddy, so you don't have any bills. So which one is it? Either you live in an apartment or you own a house. Because I can guarantee you this: you don't own that. You don't own a fucking house, and you may do real estate, but you don't own that fucking house.
Naptown. Okay, there. Let me stop looking at some comments.
Yeah,
This confusing me. But I've already done a lot by myself. I want a man who can lead and protect and provide for me, to take care of me and my family. I want to live a luxury lifestyle with a man.
Lifestyle, lifestyle, lifestyle. I want to live a luxury lifestyle with my man. You and every other woman on TikTok and Instagram want to live a high class lifestyle, a luxury lifestyle. Y'all fake it till y'all make it. Y'all will go over there to Dubai and get shitted on by Arab billionaires and millionaires for $50,000. Y'all will fly y'all asses over to Dubai to get pissed on by a camel. Y'all will fly to Dubai to get smashed by a camel in those rich men's sons. So y'all doing tourism over there for money. Y'all going to daggone Africa and paying for men to doggone give you that bamboo stick. Y'all flying to Jamaica to get the bamboo. Y'all doing all sorts of shit for fucking money. So don't tell me about you did it by yourself and you done it a lot. You've sold yourself to get it. Stop. Stop lying to everybody. Stop pushing this toxic ass dream that a lot of y'all want to fucking say y'all have. Because I can guarantee this. It may be a fucking dream, but that dream has a lot of consequences behind it. Y'all sold yourself for money. A lot of you sell yourself for money. And then in the end, you still don't even get where you want to be. And then you're looked at as a degenerate, as disgusting by men that you want to accept you and forget your past. Nah, B, that ain't how this shit work.
But especially once you've done and gotten things by yourself and made money by yourself, it's harder. Dating is harder because you have men who try like they're this side or this person, but in reality they're not. They just want to come ride your wave. And then you do have the men who have money and they can give you money and do things, but a lot of times they have a lot of women that they're doing things for. They're giving a lot of women $20,000 a month for their bills and whatever they need it for. So it's tricky.
I think when you have money, when you start making six figures, when you drive the G-Wagons, when you live in a penthouse, and like you say, you do real estate, it's easier to see who has money because you have it. You live in it. It's your day-to-day. So it's easier to wean those people out. So you should be able to tell who's a faker is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As far as the rich men go, I think if you are in real estate, why not go to real estate conventions if you want to get someone serious? Why not date a different type of man? Why not go a different route is what I'm saying.
Yeah. I don't necessarily like the hot men with money. Again, I like older men, like 45 plus. And I would prefer them not to be black. As far as real estate, so I'm not a real estate agent. I just invest in real estate. So I got a house, flip it, and I also invest in a couple other houses that have been flipped. I'm not an agent or anything. Conventions, real estate conventions, that's probably something that I need to look into and get around and start going those places. But again,
Wait, so she's not even a real estate agent. So she's flipping. Hold up, let me repeat that again.
I think if you are in real estate, why not go to real estate conventions if you want to get someone serious? Why not date a different type of man?
Now here's what she doggone. Here's what. Hold on, let me hear this shit.
Why not go a different route is what I'm saying.
yeah, I don't necessarily like the hot men with money. Again, I like older men, like 45 plus. And I would prefer them not to be black. As far as real estate, so I'm not a real estate agent. I just invest in real estate. So I got a house, flip it, and
So you got a house and flipped it.
I also invest in a couple other houses that have been flipped.
So you don't even. So you just basically flipping houses. Hold up. Let me Google some shit. Hold up, right quick. How much can you make flipping houses?
Here is information from ZipRecruiter.
So, real estate flipping salary. Hold up. In third quarter of 2023, over 72,000 homes were flipped in the U.S. and they sold for a median price of $305,000 with a gross profit of $1,000 for the investors. Those are exciting numbers, and they prove that it's completely possible for you to make a great return on your future on your investments when flipping a house. Top earners, house flipping. Top earners make an annual salary of $119,000. Monthly pay $9,916. 75th percentile 100,000 with a monthly pay of 8,333. Average 86,796. Monthly is 7,233. 25th percentile 64.5 with the average monthly pay of $5,375. So, in a sense, you're not even making enough to even pay for a fucking house. So, what is this broad talking about?
I'm not an agent or anything. Conventions, real estate conventions, that's probably something that I need to look into and get around and start going those places. But again, I've never done that. But I will say from being on lives like this, and especially the Miss Sprinkle, listen to her and her advice.
There goes the fucking devil herself. Shira fucking 7. Miss Sprinkle her damn self. So that's who this dumbass been listening to. I knew it had to been her somewhere in this damn mix. But I knew it had to be her stupid ass. So she one of these sprinkle disciples. Okay. It all makes fucking sense now.
Lives like this, and especially the Miss Sprinkle, listen to her and her advice. That is what got me to dating these millionaires and these billionaires, going to those places, having myself look a certain type of way. I'm gonna be honest, I used to love long nails, super long nails. Now
Hey, to everybody in the to everybody in the comment section, if all of you follow Accountability Commentary, or his other name is the Blackout Channel, send him this video, and I'm gonna put the description. I'll put the video link in the description. Send this to AC and put in this timestamp right here, 16 minutes into the video. Specifically, 16 minutes into the video. Send this to AC so he can do a review on this. Send this to AC. Send this to Medium Man. Send this to Dennis Sperling. And send it to MTR. Okay? Send this to them. Because they need to see this video. I don't think any of them did a review to this. This is the first time I'm doing a review to this. Let's continue.
I wear short French tips. I love makeup. I will sit and do my makeup for hours. It calms me down. It's like therapy to me. But you don't I don't do like the long eyelashes and stuff, and I love the blush and contour, but like I'll be honest, like the more natural looks, the stuff when you can have on a full face of makeup, but you don't have to look like a drag queen. I feel like that attracts them. Also when I dress, I'm not gonna lie, I'm 25, so sometimes I will show a lot, but other times, most of the time, I may have like a little cleavage out at the top, but like my whole bottom will be covered. And I'll probably wear like a red bottom heel or a designer sneaker and a nice purse. So it's just, I don't know.
I get it. I get it's like the Lululemon aesthetic kind of girl. I get what you're saying. And I think that kind of aesthetic with short nails, no makeup, a sew-in versus a wig. I get it that they still, you can't be as curvy. You can't do too much. Why not just put yourself around those type of men? Those type of men, I think, are ready to get married. They're ready to be married. The men who like that aesthetic are ready to get married.
Some of them, not all of them. I feel like I meet a lot of men with money, and I date them, but I don't necessarily think it lasts long. Again, if I was married to a billionaire, I probably wouldn't. I know for a fact I wouldn't be on this live right now because I would be in bed with my man and he'll be like, "Why are you on a live talking about how to get men?" But I'm not there yet. So if I was there, I wouldn't be on here. But I date men with money. I'm not gonna.
Let me give you a bit of advice. Stop listening to a side chick that got the place of the main chick. Stop listening to the side chick that became the main chick. Because the dude got tired of the main chick. Stop listening to Sprinkle Sprinkle. For one, she ain't wrapped too tight. For two, she was the side hoe. She was the side hoe to the man that she married. The man that she married got divorced because he got sick of his wife, or the wife divorced him. So he promoted her to be the main chick. And he still ain't even doggone treating her right. Stop listening to the side chick that became the main chick. I'm going to just say that. Stop listening to her. Because I can tell you this. Why you stupid asses are listening to her crazy ass, why you listening to her ass, men every day are starting to wake up to the fact of the matter is that a lot of y'all ain't shit. Stop listening to Sprinkle Sprinkle, because Sprinkle Sprinkle gonna have your ass over there looking dumb. And it cracks me up that a lot of you chicks listen to her crazy ass and know that the bitch is lying to y'all. She lying right to y'all damn face, and y'all over here like this. Listen to her like she's preaching the word of God. Like, I don't understand that. Y'all listen to this woman like she preaching to y'all out of the good book, and she telling y'all shit that's gonna destroy y'all dumbass selves. Y'all listen to her like she preaching the gospel, but when somebody that actually tells y'all the truth, y'all want to come for their damn neck. Sprinkle Sprinkle ain't got shit. She ain't worth shit. And she telling you, she trying to teach y'all how to be something when she ain't shit. She trying to make y'all that ain't shit worth something when she ain't even shit. And she knows she ain't shit. She doggone, every time she make one of them creepy ass videos of hers, that Sprinkle Sprinkle shit, she barely can fucking talk right. And then on top of that, that bitch giving you stupid ass advice, and y'all follow behind that shit like it's the fucking letter of the law. Without even fucking having competent thinking skills to actually deconstruct some of that shit she said. Y'all, she done a number on y'all stupid asses.
Let's necessarily say that it lasts as long as I want to, or I feel like they're just not consistent, but they will, like, you can talk to them and stuff like that. But I have like multiple different guys to like talk to and hang out on my roster. Again, I'm not a millionaire. Yesterday I was at the casino with a billionaire who owns a whole bunch of restaurant franchises, and he has some stuff to do with gasoline, like gas stations and stuff. And
hold up, let me rewind that shit, cause what did she just say?
Different guys to like talk to and hang out on my roster. Again, I'm not a millionaire. Yes.
You're not a millionaire.
Yesterday I was at the casino with a billionaire.
You was at the casino with a billionaire
who owns a whole bunch of restaurant franchises, and
that owns a whole bunch of that has a whole bunch of restaurant franchises.
He has some stuff to do with gasoline, like gas stations and stuff. And
so he also has businesses dealing with gasoline. So he's an oil man, and he's a restaurant franchisee owner. So he owns multiple franchisees that pay him monthly, and he owns a couple of gas stations. So you're telling me that a chick that does hair and flips houses is around a man that owns a couple of restaurant franchisees and a couple of gas stations, that y'all in the same field, same level, on the same level. Ma'am, you are missing the plot. You are seriously missing the plot. Let me break it down to you. You flipping houses, and you doing hair. You don't own the property. You don't lease the property out to tenants. You don't have an apartment complex. You don't have business, a business shopping center. You don't own any of this shit. You don't own any nail salons. You don't own any hair salons. You don't own any massage parlors. You don't own anything. You're simply flipping houses that you invested in with a bunch of other people. So whatever revenue y'all get, y'all splitting that revenue between however many there is of y'all. So you're talking about that you're in the same room as these men. These men are looking at you like you stupid. They see you as just a fuck toy. It's hard to say it like that, but it's the truth. These men put money into a franchisee that makes them money every year. See, I've been looking into stuff like this. Franchisee ownership, opening up some stores, opened up a couple of businesses and stuff like that. I've been looking into it. Chick-fil-A gives you the ability to let you open up a franchisee that you own. Yes, you can get fired from it, but the thing is, you're opening up a franchisee that makes you money every year, every month, every year. So you're getting paid from that. Look at what Rick Ross has. Rick Ross owns multiple wing stops. Or is it Buffalo Wild Wings? One of the, matter of fact, never mind. My battery about to die. Let me do it on here. What franchisees do Rick Ross own?
According to Checkers franchise, the famous rapper, born William Leonard Roberts II, brings creative energy, charisma, and a keen marketing instinct to his multi-brand portfolio that includes Wingstop and Checkers and Rally's.
Wingstop, Checkers, and Riley's. Wingstop, Checkers, and Riley's. So, let's see. So perhaps Ross's well-known business venture is his ownership of 30 Wingstop locations across the country. Rick Ross is listed as the owner of Boss Wings Enterprises LLC, along with his mother and sister. The boss opened his first Wingstop location over 10 years ago. According to Ross, the restaurants make him $7 million a year. Rick Ross also gifted one of his Wingstop locations to his son for his 16th birthday. 30 Wingstop locations across the country. And bitch, you talking about selling a fucking house. You are flipping a fucking house. while this Negro has 30 Wingstop restaurants and gifted one of his Wingstop restaurants to his 16-year-old son. Let's continue. Checkers and Riley. Let's keep going. Ross also owns a number of Checkers and Riley's restaurants. Ross's teens, he would save up enough money while working at a car wash to be able to eat at Checkers frequently. Because of this, Ross's purchase of a Checkers restaurant was somewhat of a lifetime ambition for the rapper. The boss also purchased Checkers restaurants across the country, across the street from Miami Carroll City Senior High School. This was his former high school where he played football. Also, wow. Ross speaks on investing in a healthcare company called JetDoc and overcomes seizures. So he invested in JetDoc. So in 2011, Ross partnered with the CEO of JetDoc, Tommy Duncan, to promise $1 million in free medical visits for people in the state of Georgia. Billionaire rose in 1800 tequila. Ross is a major promoter of Bella Rose champagne. As a boss, has his own Rick Ross edition drink. The brand is owned by Nees, a New York-based company named Sovereign Brands. Wow. Bella Rose. Bella Rose bottles can be seen in many of Ross's music videos, as well as videos and pictures of him promote of himself on social media. The boss also served as a brand ambassador for the tequila brand 1800 to promote the 1800 tequilas Select Silver. Ross Hair Care. He also sells his own hair care. I don't even know what the Hempco. So Ross, this shit keeps going on and on and on. He's also the reality crash after cryptocurrency market really crashed after Rick Ross makes this video. So Rick Ross's estimated net for damn. Rick Ross's estimated net worth is around $45 million. And this is from just Rick Ross. So this broad thinks that she's in the same neighborhood as a bitch. Get your stupid ass out of here.
We went to the casino and he was literally just throwing thousands of dollars away, just throwing it away. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, like it was nice. But at the same time, I felt like I could do a lot with that money. Like that could be money that I use to finish this flip, or that could be money, just whatever. But I don't know.
So it sounds like you guys have conversations when you're around him, or is it more, I want you to be seen and not heard kind of energy?
No, I feel like when men are with me, they kind of want me to, like, one thing that I will say okay, I feel like when we were at the casino yesterday, I kind of feel like he wanted me to like give a show. Like he wanted everybody to see that he was with me. And that's kind of not my vibe no more. Like when I was like 21, yeah, I was more like, oh my gosh, everybody look at me. But now since I've, got things on my own, I don't want all eyes to be on me. I kind of want to be low key. Again, I don't want to work hard. I don't want to do hair anymore. And a lot of people in my family and stuff, because they don't live the same lifestyle I do, they look at me like, oh, you're being ungrateful, or oh, your problems aren't real. People go through real things, but I don't want to do hair. I feel like it's
You are ungrateful. You are ungrateful as, unmotivated as, talentless as, broke as hell, bitch. You are broke as fuck. You ungrateful as shit. And then on top of that, your dumb ass think you in the same fucking neighborhood as a damn billionaire or a fucking millionaire. You are broke. You sell. Shut up, Jared. Shut up, Jared. Get through this motherfucking. Just get through it. Cause it's fucking almost 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. I'm doing this fucking video and I'm about to fucking spaz. This don't make no fucking sense. You telling me that a bitch like you think that you think ungrateful is an under fucking statement if you ask my motherfucking ass. Ungrateful is an under fucking statement for me.
too much work. I literally want to be a rich man's wife. I want to sit around and be taken care of. And if I want to go do somebody's makeup, or hair, I'll do that. But I don't want to feel like I need to do this because I really want the money. I don't want to feel like I need to do this real estate. I want to be taken care of. I feel like I deserve that.
I was gonna say,
You say you deserve it. Okay, let me ask you this. What exactly do you deserve? Because all I'm hearing is you as an ungrateful ass motherfucker that think that she deserves everything under the sun just because she's fucking pretty. Well, I'm sorry. Pretty fucking fades. Pretty bitches fade over time. You 25 years old, so you have a good 5, 10, 20 years while that pretty lasts. After that, what you gonna do? What do you offer a man other than you just having a pretty face? You got a tainted body. You over here acting like you all that in a bag of chips and you not worth a damn. You think that you are everything under the fucking sun and you deserve everything. So in reality, what do you really deserve? You are a basic ass person. You don't want to do anything. You are lazy. And this is why everybody says that Gen Z is the worst fucking generation that has ever been born. This is why my generation is the most hated generation, because of broads like this, because of motherfuckers that think like this. Think they deserve everything under the fucking sun just because they were born. Well, I'm sorry to tell you this. You lazy sons of bitches are the reason why everybody fucking shits on Gen Z. This lazy bitch, the other lazy motherfuckers, and the other lazy ass niggas out there. My generation is the worst fucking generation that's ever been fucking born. Thinking that they deserve every fucking thing under the sun because they were born. Get the fuck over your fucking self. I fucking had it with my generation. Let me tell you something. And I know I sound like I'm fucking 40, 30, 40, 50 years old right now. I don't give a shit. I fucking hate my generation with the fucking passion. I hate my own damn generation. And that's fucking saying something.
the ultimate goal, I think, what Shara is teaching the girls is to get a ring from a billionaire or a millionaire. So if you,
which there's very limited numbers of. You don't see a billionaire just walking around casually every fucking day. There's a limited number of billionaires out there. There's a limited number of millionaires. You bros think that they grow on fucking trees. No, you gotta have a certain type of mindset, a certain type of frame of mind. I just said the same fucking thing. I don't know why the fuck I just said that shit twice. Then again, I'm repeating every fucking thing. I'm tired of shit. You gotta be a certain type of guy in order to be a fucking billionaire. You gotta have a certain type of mindset. You gotta be disciplined. You gotta be willing to go. You gotta be willing to go hours without sleep. You got to be going. You got to be wanting to go hours. Wake up late. Wake up early. Go to bed late. You got to be motivated to build yourself up. You don't just become a fucking billionaire out of fucking just sitting at home bullshitting around. I'm sorry, you don't become a fucking billionaire like that. You don't even become a millionaire like that. You got to be fucking dedicated. You got to be willing to do anything under the fucking sun to become that. I'm gonna tell you right now, if I ever become a millionaire, I would invest in so many fucking businesses. Damn, kind of cramp. That shit hurt. Hold on, let me play this motherfucker.
If you already in the space, if you got the billionaire's number, now you should be asking yourself, what am I doing? What do I have to do to get the ring? I don't wear a lot of makeup. My nails are short. I make my own money. I do my own things. I know the recipe. So why am I not getting the ring? That should be the next thing on the list for you. Why am I with these men and they don't want to commit and make me their wives? Why am I only just a trophy to them? Why am I just someone they want to spend the day with and that's it? They're moving on. So that should be the mindset next, because it sounds like you have everything else. But
And
it's the part of how to get the ring. Go ahead.
yes, and that's what I'm focused on. I just feel like, and I'm gonna be honest, this is gonna be what a lot of people don't want to hear. Some of them already have somebody with a ring. Some of them are married.
Yeah. I was gonna say that,
So
yeah. A billionaire is already married. I would assume he's already married.
not all.
Yeah, they're already married to the woman that helped them build themselves up. That's the thing y'all don't want to talk about. Y'all thinking that somebody's supposed to just marry you after they become a billionaire. Y'all want to be at the finish line while that man building. Hell no. And a lot of men are saying hell no to that shit too.
All of them are, especially this is the thing about the Middle Eastern men. I feel like they have wives in different countries. I don't know, but at the same time, I don't really see, like with those men, I don't really see them with rings on their fingers. There's a athlete who was African American that I was dating, and he most definitely was married. Most definitely. I definitely want to get a ring. That's my goal. That's literally, I'm like, I still go to these bars, even though I have these contacts. I know if I want some money or whatever, I want to hang out. It's easy to hang out with them, but I want to be married. I don't want to have to keep going to bars. I don't want to have to keep, getting dressed up, sitting at the bar, like, oh my gosh, what am I going to find today? It's like fishing or something. I don't want to do that. I just want to be happy and rich from my husband.
From the outside looking in, I can just hear you. I don't see you. But if I didn't know you and I'm just listening to what you're telling me, I think you have the look down pack. I think you learned how to hustle. You know how to hustle. You know how to make money. You know how to get yourself into the room. But the one thing I think you need to work on is how to be more cultured and well-rounded. So if that means learning about art, reading more books, learning about different countries, and taking that edge off a little bit. Like I come from Harlem, but you have to know how to turn it on and turn it off when you're around a certain group of people, if you're picking up what I'm putting down right now.
Yes.
Yeah. So becoming more refined
Okay.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right.
And I also want to work with men who have a lot of money. They kind of like have ego problems, or they want.
There's something that Ashley just said. I'm gonna run it back. Because look at this. Listen to this shit.
Around it. So if that means learning about work on it, and then I can just hear
Rich from my husband.
from the outside looking in, I can just hear you. I don't see you. But if I didn't know you and I'm just listening to what you're telling me, I think you have the look down pack. I think you learned.
No, she does not have the look down pack. No. Ain't nobody fucking. No. These men are not looking for a woman that looks like this. They looking for a woman that's natural. A woman that's not done up with a shit ton of makeup, with a fucking wig on that doesn't even match their original hair color. And I can tell because look at her fucking eyebrows. She's had work done. This woman is a fucking doll. I don't care what she says. Sorry if I sound distant. I literally got a fucking Charlie horse run, and that bitch hurt like a bitch. Damn. But anybody, this woman is not natural. I don't care what she says.
How to hustle, you know how to hustle, you know how to make money, you know how to get yourself into the room. But the one thing I think you need to work on is how to be more cultured and well-rounded. So if that means learning about art, reading more books, learning about different countries, and taking that edge off a little bit. Like I come from Harlem, but you know how you have to know how to turn it on and turn it off when you're around a certain group of people, if you're picking up what I'm
Yes.
putting down right now.
Yes.
Yeah. So becoming more refined
Okay.
is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
All right.
And I also want to work with men who have a lot of money. They kind of like have ego problems, or they want to feel like they're that man. So I personally feel like I want to work on my speaking, because I kind of like to be seen and not really heard, or I don't like to do a lot. But I do want to work on my speaking. I want to start saying big words. I know, like, even some people be like, "Oh, you say like a lot and you say a lot. Like, you sound like a dingy white girl." That's what they say to me. Well, that's what women say to me, not men. The men, I think the men like that, but the women say like, "Oh, you say like a million times when you talk." So I do want to work on my speaking. I want to say bigger words and speak better. But honestly, when people say stuff like that to me, I don't really take it like that bad, because I'm like, listen, you got a college degree, you probably PhD, whatever, and you can speak really good, you can say real big words, but you're still single and you're dating Dusties, getting cheated on. I've never stepped foot in a college, but babe, these men are taking care of me.
You talk about you still dating Dusty. Ma'am, you are a fucking Dusty. What the hell are you talking about? You literally are. You literally are the woman that nobody nobody takes serious. You're talking about you want a husband. You're talking about them dating Dusties. These women are actually building with these men. What are you talking about? Dusties. These men may not have no money right now. Yeah, he may not be. Yeah, he may be broke. Yeah, he may not have no money right now. But here's the thing. That woman was to be married and still be under a man's protection. Your ass is still out here trying to get somebody that's gonna take you serious enough to marry you. You are. This is a sugar baby for sure. God damn.
We all have room for growth, so you shouldn't get offended. But what everyone, it's just like, and yes, you could date the millionaires and billionaires, right? But you want to get the ring, is what I'm
Yes,
saying.
ma'am.
So if we just have to, if we just got to grow a little bit there, we all have room for growth. But if that's gonna get you the ring, if that means doing a little bit more of this and a little less of that when you're around these men, then that's what you do.
Yeah,
That's how I see it.
I
But
think
it's
that.
no shade at all. And I want to commend you for coming up here and sharing your story,
Mhm.
because it takes a lot of courage.
Thank
I
you.
understand. It takes a lot. Yeah,
Thank you. I
absolutely.
think that mostly, if I was to give anybody advice just to like how to get out there, I think what men mostly look for, to be completely honest, the first thing they look for is looks. The presentation. You have to look, not because men are attracted to looks. They don't really care about how smart you are or how much money you have, because they have their own money, but they want you to look. They don't want you to look like a bum or look.
Let me say this. Men care about looks at first, but after that initial conversation, what you have up beside your head and your brain, that's what most men are attracted to. Yeah, you may have a pretty body, you may have a beautiful face and all this stuff, but when it comes down to it in reality, when you're talking about a billionaire or a millionaire or a man that's trying to go up in life in the world, your mindset is the only thing that really matters after that initial attraction. If you have a beautiful mind, a beautiful face, but you have a shit attitude, a shit mindset, and you just thinking about spending money all the fucking time, you're not thinking about building anything, building any wealth with the man, You could be the most pretty. You could be the most prettiest woman out there. You could be a woman that's got the Kim Kardashian ant butt and all that shit. But the real thing is, after that, if you got a trash mindset, fuck everything. You have no purpose other than just to smash and dash. And that's the reality of it all. Y'all don't want to hear the truth because y'all know that what men are going to say is going to be the truth. You may have a beautiful body. You may have a beautiful, beautiful face. But as soon as you open your mouth, it turns the man off.
Like you can't buy anything yourself, but looks, and also just learning how to like be submissive and let them lead. Especially, that's what I think when it comes to just my experience. No, they want you to look pretty, and they want you to like just, I don't know, like let them lead. If they let them feel like they're in control. And I'll let a man feel like he's in control, and I'll listen to him as long as he's paying these bills and as long as I'm able to shop. But I'm gonna
She
still
said,
do what
I am
I'm doing.
not going back to struggle. Okay. She said, I'm not
Absolutely
going
not.
back to it. That's what I'm hearing. She's like, no, 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 no.
It was nice talking to you, and thank you. Yeah, the next the my goals are definitely to get the ring, because marriage is the quickest wealth transfer for women. If anybody on here doesn't know, but the next step is definitely the ring. I don't know how to get it, but I'm gonna have it soon from somebody's rich son, our dad, our
Ab-
grandpa.
She said,
Yeah.
granddad or grandpa.
Yes.
All right, Beauty, please come back and keep me updated, okay?
Okay. Have a good night.
You too, darling. Bye bye.
So you heard what she said at the end of all this. Marriage is the quickest wealth transfer for women. She's only in it for a bag. What the fuck, bruh? She is a walking red flag. A walking red flag. And the thing is, she don't even realize that she just basically made herself inaccessible to these men. She just literally made herself inaccessible to these men. And what I mean by that is, she literally just gave those men the red flags that they needed to keep her away from them. That whole divorce, I'm gonna divorce my husband and take all his money thing, that's exactly what she just basically said. She's a walking red flag. She just basically exposed her damn self to the world. That woman is a literal red flag walking. She proved it. And the bad and crazy part is, no matter what, no matter what, she, these men, when they see that, oh my God, that's going to literally run damn near every man on the planet off. And there's nothing she can say that's going to change any of those men's mind. Boy, ladies, let this be a lesson to y'all. Because the men that y'all want, the men that y'all looking for, the men that y'all want to date, they see women like that on the daily basis and they run. Yeah, boy, y'all better find out. Y'all better find out real quick what to do to keep y'all man. Cause that type of woman right there, that type of woman should be the biggest scare that y'all get. That woman should be the biggest threat to y'all survival. To y'all finding a man that's of value. Y'all should be that should be that woman should be the biggest red flag that y'all ever see. Because women like that is the reason why men are going overseas and getting their passports and going overseas. That right there is the biggest red flag. And there's a lot more of them out there than y'all think. I don't care what y'all can say y'all got the best this, the best that. That don't matter no more. Y'all hide your husbands. Keep your husbands. Handcuff them to the damn bed if you need to. Something, because these men are leaving. And y'all just literally got a taste of why these men are leaving. But anyways, like, share, subscribe channels, put the podcast on Spotify, the comments. You guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.